song you really like. Maybe it's an artist that has certain songs that you really enjoy. Possibly a genre of music, a certain style. Maybe it's a time of day. Coolness of the morning, calmness of an evening, the warmth of the midday. Could be that it's a place. See, that's what it is for me. It's a place. It's by my burn pit in my backyard. Put the logs there on the fire, light a match to it, flames flying up. I just sit there and stare into it. I stare beyond it, and it's calming for me. And I love that place. Jesus has a calming influence, as we see in chapter 4 of John. He had just got done teaching the crowds about the kingdom. Evening had come, he'd sent the crowds away. He and the disciples, they got in a boat and they head off across the lake. Then the wind and the waves, the storm comes up and the waves are crashing over as the wind is beating against the boat. The disciples, they're freaking out. They don't know what to do. Jesus, he's asleep. They go, they wake him and they say, we're going to drown. I want to read what Jesus says. Mark chapter 4. I want to read verse 39. He got up, rebuked the wind, and said to the waves, quiet, be still. Then the wind died down, and it was completely calm. Completely calm. The disciples were completely calm. No, that's not what was calm. Look at verse 40. He said to the disciples, why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith? Why are you... What calm is he talking about here? Well, let me read on. Verse 41. They were terrified and asked each other, who is this? Even the wind and the waves obey him. The calmness was in the wind and the waves. Why? Because they obeyed him. We sometimes need calmness, and we're not going to get it from the world around us. It comes from trusting in Jesus. And we need to do that because we can't always get to our safe spot. And even if we can, I can get the logs stacked, I can get it all set, but the township, the county, the state, they'll put a burn ban, and I can't strike a match to it. Or I can't, in the middle of a situation, say, excuse me a second, reach in my pocket, pull out some logs, little paper, light it up, and go, okay, we can continue. And it's really bad if you're in a building. Yeah, I wouldn't try that at all. Sometimes we're in the middle of things, and we can't get to our calm spot. Well, how did the wind and the waves become calm? It says they obeyed. Think about obedience. Isn't it about trusting? Trusting God and who he is. Trusting in the eternity that we have that is secure. Calmness through knowing that. See, trust, calmness comes by obeying. Believing in his word. Believing in his will. Believing in his ways. I encourage you this summer to know his word. Get into God's word. To trust his will. What you read there, to trust it. And then to obey his ways, the things he tells us how to go forward. Then when the wind and the waves of life slap us around, we may not be asleep in a boat, but we can have a peace, a calmness, a peace that Paul writes about in Philippians 4:7, that passes all understanding. I wish you peace this summer as you go through life.